Alan Watts once said, "The only Zen you'll find on mountaintops is the Zen that you bring up there with you." So what is present moment awareness? Well, present moment awareness, also referred to as mindfulness or meditation, is all about bringing our attention to experiences occurring right now, in each and every moment. Present moment awareness or mindfulness or meditation significantly improves our mental and physical health. It relieves stress, it lowers our blood pressure, it improves our sleep, and it is even proven to help with anxiety, depression, and even helps with relationship issues. Eckhart Tolle, who is a world-leading expert on present moment awareness, and someone whose books I read again and again to go deeper and deeper into the present moment, he talks about the human condition as being lost in thought. Eckhart explains that many people have addictions, addicted to alcohol, sex, drugs, etc. But one of the greatest addictions you won't hear about on the news or in newspapers or taught within the conventional education system, because most of the people that are addicted to it don't even know it, is the addiction to thinking. He explains that it's the simple realization that this is what the mind does. It wanders from thought to thought, and unfortunately, the vast majority of people are stuck in compulsive thinking, not aware that they have the ability to control their thoughts, or rather, to stop letting their thoughts control them. Many of us lose ourselves in thinking so often that for many people it is their natural state. So the challenge is, how do we stop our habit of compulsive thinking and enter the present moment more often? Well, it all starts with meditation or mindfulness. Now, when you think of meditation, you might think of some monk sitting with his legs crossed on a remote mountain top. But the fact is that we can all incorporate meditation into our everyday lives. As Eckhart Tolle says, enlightenment is the space between your thoughts. What this means is that you don't have to sit cross-legged on an isolated mountaintop meditating for 30 years to become enlightened, or whatever you want to call it. It's something we can all achieve each moment of every day. To meditate, we are metaphorically becoming the gardener of our own mind. We have to spot the weeds, which are our negative thinking habits, and pull them out and plant a more desired species, which is our positive thinking habits, where the weeds were growing, restoring the environment, which is our minds, back to a state of calm. So, to improve our life, meditation is one of the keys. Dr. Dispenza talks about the importance of meditation and how it is an important tool to access the present moment more often. He explains that anyone can learn how to slow down their brainwaves, and when we do this properly through meditation, we enter the operating system of the body, which is the subconscious mind. When we enter the operating system, we can begin to become more aware of how our habitual thoughts, feelings, and actions, and which are our subconscious programs. And when we become more familiar with our thoughts, feelings, actions, and behaviors, we can then start to fire and wire new thoughts, as Dr. Joe Dispenza says, programming in new ways of feeling, acting, and behaving. Here is something to ponder on. The moment we realize our mind is not in the present moment, our mind is actually in the present moment. Really dwell on that for a moment. Whenever we are able to observe our mind's habit of being lost in thought, we are no longer trapped in it, we are observing it. I've put together this diagram here to help visualize what I'm explaining here with this type of meditation or self-awareness technique. You may like to take a picture of this to study it in more detail. If we can meditate and focus on that space in between our thoughts and go even deeper to become aware that there is an even deeper you that is aware of yourself, you will be able to bring more silence, peace, and calmness into your life. The space in between your thoughts is where all worry, fear, and 90% of problems disappear. In many ways, we are like the ocean. On the surface, there is turbulence and waves, but deep down there is stillness and calm. We are both, the activity and the stillness, all depending on what we pay attention to. I once heard someone explain meditation in quite a simple way, and it was used by explaining it using a train station analogy. So it goes like this. Imagine you are sitting at a seat waiting for a train. Well, the trick is to not get on a train, because those moving trains that keep passing by are like our thoughts. The trick is to just observe the trains, as in our thoughts, and just watch them pass by. Just become an observer. If we find that we have boarded a train, meaning our mind has gotten lost in thought again, just become aware that we have gotten on a train, a thought train, and redirect ourselves back to the seat and become the observer of the trains again, which are our thoughts. It takes practice, but it's all about a habit of being aware of our thoughts. Meditation might be something that you are already practicing, but if not, there are so many guided meditations that can be accessed for free on YouTube. I saw an awesome and super simple picture one day that showed why dogs are so happy all the time. And I think it's because they live in the present moment more than humans do. This is that picture here, and I would study it in more detail, because once I truly got what was showing in this picture, it really changed my life and really allowed me to understand what the present moment truly is. Now, here are some ways that you can help bring your attention back to the present moment. You might like to write these techniques down in your phone, so whenever you are lost in thought or trapped in any negative thinking patterns, you can easily remind yourself of ways to bring your attention back to the present moment. One of the best things to do is to focus on your breathing. When we realize our thoughts have wandered off, just bring our attention back to the breath. Nice and deep breaths. In through the nose, filling up your belly, hold for a couple of seconds, and breathe out any stress and worries. And repeat this as many times as you need. Just follow the breath in and out, in and out. You can also use body awareness to bring your attention back to the present moment by noticing each part of your body from head to toe. So you can move and feel the different parts of your body. Feel the aliveness within your hands. Feel your chest rise and fall with each breath. Try this next time you are walking. Really feel the sensation of your feet touching the ground each step you take. The trick is to get out of your head and into your body more often. You can also use the body's senses to bring your attention back to the present moment. So you can regularly notice all the sights and sounds around you. The birds, the trees, the landscape. Really feel the sensation of the sun as it warms your skin, or the sensation of the breeze on your skin. Really taste the food you are eating, rather than thinking about something else while you eat. Really feel the sensation of the water when you are showering, rather than thinking about your next 5 moves ahead. If you find it hard to bring your attention back to the present moment, there are many free breathing and meditation apps you may also like to download. So, to create more present moment awareness in our lives, notice how often your attention is in the past or the future. Pay particular attention to those repetitive thought patterns. The moment you catch your mind wandering into planning, daydreaming, or negative thinking, notice where your thoughts have gone. Just observe them and then redirect your awareness back to the present moment.